Hello. This is going to be a little bit longer video. Pardon the lights in the background. It's not my doing. I'm going to try to cover as best as I can, but whatever. This video is going to be a very long video. Sorry about that. There was an error in the broadcasting. Weird, huh? Alright, let's get going, Okay, we don't need this, we don't need that, we don't need that, but thank you. Alright, we don't need this bottle. Not shouting that bottle out or anything like that. Oh, it's nice when you bring down something and it gets brought back upstairs because you live with the OCD person. It's like, I got this off the line. Oh, I'm making beef jerky. We're not going to go through the whole process of the whole shebang and 4 to 8 hours later because I am not doing that. I'm not going to make you guys wait 3 to 4 hours. We're not freezing it. We're not doing this. We're not doing that. We're not cutting the fat off of this guy, even though it says recommended to cut the fat off. Whatever. I ate it with the fat on it the last time. I'm still alive. All good. So yeah. I brought my best handy knife to cut up stuff. I probably need to grab a washcloth and clean off because this is going to probably be very bad. So give me a moment. I am going to be right back. Alright, I am back. I washed my hands because when you cook food, when you make food, when you do stuff with food, you want to know that your hands are clean. So you wash your hands. That's what I've been told. I got my rag, which didn't absorb water right away, but I made it. I forced it, and it did what it needs to do. Right. So one side's sharp, one side's not sharp on this thing. I found out the last time I used this that I was using the dull side and I couldn't cut through my meat at all, which drove me mad. Then I found out, oh, you flip it the right way and it's sharp. Like you can actually feel it's sharp. But it doesn't say this side up is sharp, this side down is not sharp. It does not say anything like that. Oh, I need to throw this thing together. It was through the dishwasher, and yeah. Then when it goes in one way, which makes it easy, it flips up. Done. That's finished. That's done. That goes there. Alright. You know this is brand new because I have not opened this up yet. There's 2 different ways. You can cut it with a knife, or you can just found this one out a little easier, but very inconveniently. Which you take a side. There we go. You find the right side and not the wrong side, and you can peel it, and it will peel right open. Sometimes it doesn't do it, but when it does, it makes it convenient. And make sure your hands are completely dry, because if it's not, you cannot open them. I'm hoping these are in chunks and I can just take and go, but in actuality, sometimes they're not. I know which way is better. What I find about cutting boards is they're like paper and you can't just say stick, stay. It's like whatever. Okay, it looks like it's in a big piece. And they're like, I think it's up to a pound or 2 or whatever it is. I don't care. Because it's all going right inside of the machine after I'm done doing what I'm going to do. The tricky part is to get this going, and then after I get all of it going, I'm going to put it into this big bag here. And then I'm going to put some sauce in there, and then I'm just going to lay them out and start the machine, and boom, we're done. But yeah. It's a big piece. Check that out. Holy shnikes, I didn't think I... Dude! Okay. I didn't think it was going to be that big. And when you freeze it, it actually helps it with the, like breaking it down. But I'm not going to freeze it. I'm just going to take my handy dandy knife, and I might just make this cut right here. If you're not the right age to be cutting, get somebody to supervise you. And by the way, I hate shirts. I wish shirts were like this, and I didn't have to worry about this. Like, oh. I'm usually sitting down when I upload or talk about stuff at all in general, because I feel like this shirt's basically grabbing me in the backside and choking me, and I'm like, it's one of those things I have to overcome. So you just take this, you put it in there just like so, and then I'm just going to move you over. I have like almost no room working over here. And so you take the, okay, so this is the dull side, which, awesome. And you can choose if you want it thick, thin. I want it thin this time. The last time I did it thick, and it turned out good, but I want it thin. You can tell it's sharp. And then you just work it back and forth. Sometimes it cuts, sometimes it's like, it takes forever. Do I feel like I'm going to ever break this? Absolutely. And trust me, if I could record this better, like if my phone holder was actually great at holding my phone, you could see the whole entire workout, but it's not. And I'm so sorry about that. Now, what if I was using the dull side? No, it's not dull, because I can use. Okay, sometimes when it doesn't cut through, you take it out and you redo it again. I've learned that lesson myself. Because it looks like it's going to cut all the way through, but it's not. Like, it's just about to start to cut through. And it's like, oh, that piece, and that piece, and that piece, and whatever else. So I'm just going to take it, instead of cutting it with the knife, I'm just going to take it, put it in here like so. And less is more. But yeah. Come on. Oh, come on. And it should just cut all the way through. Like so. Not be a fight. And when you do it correctly, it comes together like that. All in little pieces. Oh, man. And then I'm just going to take it, put it into the bag like so, and so forth. I could take the whole thing like this, put it in there, and it will become like jerky. But I'm just going to do it this way. Best part is the blood doesn't go anywhere afterwards. The annoying part is to get to cut. Sometimes you have to rock it back and forth again. Like, this is a workout. If you ever want to work out, make your own jerky. That's a workout. Wow. And it's starting to go through very slowly and surely. I'm going to do little dices and chops and make it faster and convenient, because this is not convenient at all. Luckily, this thing doesn't go anywhere. When you slice at it, like chopping at it, because I'm doing the hand motion back and forth again. I need to move this. I hate touching my phone when I'm eating stuff. Thank you. Can you stay just like that? Please stay like that. I shouldn't even touch my phone, but whatever. So yeah, when you rock it back and forth like this, it cuts better. They're hacking at it, or I don't know, hacking or chopping. And then once you get far enough down, boom, done. Convenient, easy. All that little leftovers, who cares? Just going to go into the next batch. Little pieces, I don't care, still jerky. Okay. Now, the tricky part. Where do I put this, and put that, and put, like, here? Cool. Alright, we're going to do smaller cuts. Yeah, whatever. So something like that size will be perfect. It will go straight through, and it's not dackery do. We're going to do it for everyone to make it simpler and easier and all that good fun stuff. See, I know I'm very psychic because I have this feeling that one of my parents is coming home very soon. But I can't tell you when. I know they're going to be coming back soon, coming home soon. It's like when I call my friends, they will call me and pick up and whatever else. I used to work at a store like right down the road from where I am. And I used to think about a guy, and he would show up. He would honestly show up. He would be like, "Oh, hey, dude." I'm like, "Hey." Yeah, I was in the neck of the woods. I'm like, "Oh, hey, cool. Nice seeing you too." I'm cheating the system just a little bit. Just a hair. I said I don't care about the fat really, but you know what? I'm feeling this guy right here, and that's not all but fat. And you know what? I'm not in a mood to try to work that around inside there and try to get that fat off. I'm gonna have to clean the ground too. So yeah, that's a good piece. Boom, 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 boom. Now I just have this little bit left over. I'm gonna cut away from this fat. Because that's just pure fat. And it's going to affect on how it turns out. So I don't need all that extra fat. If I was just cooking this in like an air fryer or something like that, that extra fat, I would be like, yummy, yum. But I don't need it. It's going to be super hard to get around that. There we go. Now I have all my little pieces and ends. We'll do that. And now we don't need this knife. I got this knife at the state fairgrounds, and it's serrated, and it is amazing. Absolutely amazing. And it's a lifetime warranty on it too, which I have a little bit of jerky left over. So I'm just going to take this and work on it. Oh, I wish this cutting board would stay still. Like, oh. I don't know if it's easier just to cut at it. Probably. Yeah, that is easier. Definitely is easier just to cut it at it. Like, I feel like I need to just put all my weight on it. Oh, like so. And then it cuts all the way through. Man. And boom, it comes out like marvelously. Next annoying piece would be this one here with, we're going to take off that, take off that. Let's big piece of fat. I don't want to go try cutting through. There's a bunch of pieces that have like a ton of fat to it, but I'm going to overload this just a little bit. It's going to be really hard to cut through, but it's going to be, afterwards it's going to cut down a ton of time. I have like a bunch of other pieces of meat that I have to cut through. So I'm going to try to break into pieces and get it that way. Remember where my meat pieces are, because I can't have those. Alright, now I'm just going to work it. If I cut this differently, it would probably go a whole lot smoother, but I don't care. I'm just glad all the juices don't run off the sides of this. Like, maybe if I do smaller, like not that, but like different, like less, and then maybe I can cut through it faster. Because otherwise this takes forever. We're gonna try that. Okay. Less is more, Rob. Less is more. Sometimes you just can't do it that way, Rob. Sometimes you just gotta play it by ear. So yeah, you're learning, I'm learning. I wiped this down the last time I used it, so I know it's good. Man, this is gonna be like an hour video. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. And the fact the light is like right directly there, I'm so sorry too. I'm not gonna touch anything or switch anything up. Alright, just hack and slash. It cuts like butter. I was doing it wrong. I know, one of the pieces snuck in there. So yeah, if you push down on it, it's like push down, push down, push down, push down. Now, if you cut it, it's 100 times faster. Boom. You're like, Rob, there's instructions on how to do this. Why aren't you doing the instructions? Because I'm a manly man. We don't use instructions. We just fail miserably and then do it again and again and again until we get it correct. But that doesn't make any sense. I know. Go. Boom. done. This can go upstairs. That can be dehydrated. Yay! Oh wait, how am I going to wash my hands? Oh, I'm going to leave you and let you wait. I still have to bring this stuff upstairs, but whatever. Cool. Awesome. Boom, 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 boom. And this. And this. And this. Besides that, can all go upstairs. Now, the fun part. And take my little rag, give my hands just a little rinse. I put some soap in this. Just a little bit of soap. I'm going to use this stuff, and I'm just going to put it in here. Put whatever amount you like. I'm not like, ooh, it has to be that much. Just put whatever you like. Into a bag. Close it up. I already smell beef jerky. Oh my goodness. Did I use all? No. Since I'm not freezing this, I don't have to worry about anything whatsoever. I'm just going to grab, place it in here, and I'm going to make my beef jerky. Even though they say, oh, you can freeze it, but whatever. I just want to make sure it's all coated, or nicely coated. If some pieces don't have it, am I the kind of guy to say, no, I don't care. Boom. I should probably wash my hands, but then I still have to touch them. Whatever. Alright, I am going to go wash my hands real quick. Efficiently. Put this away. I'll be back in like... For you, it's going to be a few seconds. For me, actually, it's not even going to be a few seconds. It's going to be a shorter time. But yeah. I'll be back. Alright. I'm back. Hee hee. Let's go. I'm just making little quick edits. Like, I don't need this. I don't know what it means, but whatever. Maybe it sits at the way bottom of this. I don't know. Last time I used it, I didn't even use that. Maybe it stops it from leaking. But then again, I have no idea about this. So maybe it goes here? No clue. No clue whatsoever. If you know, please let me know. Like, comes with this tray here, but I never read the instructions, so it could be at the way bottom of this, and it could maybe, and then it stops it from like leaking all the way through, like the sauce wise. I have no idea. Don't have a clue whatsoever. Yeah, I have instructions. I'm just too lazy of reading. I'm just going to put it there. If it melts, then it melts, and then I know it's not actually supposed to be on there. But whatever. I wash my hands. I can already smell this as being jerky. That's so bad. And then you just take your thinly slices and you just put them wherever you like. Some pieces are going to be big, some pieces are going to be small, some pieces are going to be weird, some pieces are going to be great. But yeah. Some pieces are just going to fall off of there, and you're just going to accept them as is. It's all going to dehydrate, so you just don't want it all clumpy. I'm laying it all weird and fancy like on here. It's bad when you can smell the beef jerky and you haven't even made it yet. It smells so good. I want some right this moment. All I can smell is beef jerky. And it's raw. That's the worst part. It just smells so delicious. I am going to put a timer to run for like 4 hours. Hopefully it turns out good. These little broken pieces, it's horrible. Oh. I have to say the worst part about this whole thing is I can smell the jerky. I can smell it before it's done. Smells like heaven. And I can't have any of it. Sorry, my inner child is coming out. I'm going to try to put him back in. In, inner child. Alright, that should probably work. It listens pretty well. You're like, you are weird. I know. I can't help it. Sure I can. Okay. I just realized I kind of messed up a little bit because there's a cap on here. Because it's supposed to be the last one. I mean, on the top part. Oh, shnikes. But whatever. Hakuna Matata means no. Something. Original soundtrack available. not below. Whatever. Ooh. Saved by my sock. Oy. Still good, still good. I'll still eat it. I'm not picky. Okay. Should have done that. I have a lot of jerky. I'm just going to start laying it out. Try to get it done as fast as possible. Oops. Still, it's going to dehydrate itself. I'm probably going to run it more than what it's supposed to be. I have like a ton of pieces. It's like never ending. Oh, I'm almost done. And no, you don't have to cook it. If you want to cook it and make it more tender, go for it, but there's no recommendations on what to do. Alright, that's about perfect. I'll accept that. Bunch of little pieces. I wish I could just lay them out wherever and just let it do its job. At this point, I really don't care. I got like enough to fill this whole entire thing up. It's not all evenly, who cares? Like, I got so much of this. Just keeps on coming. It's thick. Alright. Final layer. Just gonna I'm just gonna break it apart. Sorry, I saw my bag moving off the side and I'm like, no, Willis, don't believe me. Sorry. Do you have multiple people in your head? No. 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 Yes. No. You're like, Rob's weird. Rob's insane. Rob is great. Rob I'm special. Duh. Yes, I am. Aren't we all a little special sometimes? Man, if you cast me in a movie, you are gonna get crazy and delightful. Yes. I'm Coco for Coco Pass. Sorry. And this is done! Yay! Almost an hour-long video. I'm so sorry. And don't worry, this is going to be going into the wash and all that good fun stuff. Yay! The one I started on that I shouldn't have even touched. Cool. And now I'm going to go wash my hands, so then I'm not like touchy, 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 touch, 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 touchy, touchy, touchy. Like, oh look, my hands they're good. La da 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 da. Clean up after yourselves, ladies and gentlemen and germs and all alike. Yes. Uh-oh. Did I do something wrong? No. He suffers with multi-disabilities. Hee hee. No, I don't. Don't say that. I'm just a weirdo. Shoot, I shouldn't have even admit that. No. Da 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 da. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm back. Hi! I'm back! Fancy meeting you here. Oh, look. You put the lid on top, like so. And then you basically, well, we don't like to leave things. We like to leave things unplugged. There we go. All right. Now this is the fun and tricky part. So it blinks. It blinks. Okay. So what you want to do is 4 hours. Temperature always max, which should be way higher, but it doesn't go that high. It only goes to 100 or 160. And you start. And it begins! It's alive! It's alive! Woohoo! And there you go, boys and girls. We will wrap this up and we'll talk to you later. Have a good one. Talk to you later. Adios and goodbye to the future. Womp, 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 womp.